Gratitude Genie Challenge Day 7. So, yesterday I talked about rewards. And sometimes when we're doing something for ourselves, we find a little roadblock. And usually it's just a habit that we used to have that was ours every day. And then we begin to be in gratitude for being able to feel the feelings. There's a lot of folks who are numbed out. There's a lot of folks who don't want to feel their feelings. And when they feel them, a lot of times they just quickly label it depression. Oh, I feel depressed. But underneath that, there's usually something else. Maybe there's sadness or regret, or maybe you're blaming yourself for something, or maybe you're shaming yourself for something. So what I've noticed since my return to the Pacific Northwest is that the gray and rainy days amplify that for me. And you might notice that for yourself as well. So today, what I did was I grabbed some art supplies and I created. Now, behind me, you'll see my earrings. Hey, Meg. And what I did was I found an old, I think it's an old curtain, and it is beautiful. It was white. And so I put it into tea and I steeped it for about 24 hours. And it didn't pick up a lot of color, but you notice that it's no longer stark white. So what I encourage you to do as you're joining me in the Gratitude Genie Challenge is to change something, and something that you can actually see. Every time I look at this, I become aware that, oh, you know what? I had a vision and I was able to complete my vision. I love to be able to see my earrings so that when I get dressed, I can just pass by here and go, oh yes, these work. I am challenged by the idea of a lot of gray and a lot of white. And so today, in order to counterbalance that for myself, to go, you know what? I'm at choice as to whether the weather affects me or not. And so many of us live affected, seasonal affective disease or disorder. So we live affected by that. But what if by giving gratitude for it and going, wow, wow, what can I do today to transmute that feeling of maybe annoyance? I find myself being annoyed that it's raining again. Seriously? How much? So what you can do with that is that, first of all, you can acknowledge that you're annoyed about that. We often go around and we're so polite, but we don't express our feelings. And so they get internalized and it shows up as dis-ease in my world, in my shamanic world of perception. And so when we transmute that, when we actively take and step and we transmute that feeling, that emotion, energy in motion, into something else, sometimes an art project, sometimes you fancy your hair up, you put on pretty earrings, you wear something that makes you feel different. And it is that action taking. You notice in the Gratitude Genie Challenge that I'm every day asking you to take action. And so I have another asking of you. If you find my work useful, if you have followed me for a while and you would like to spend one day, summer solstice, the longest day, by the way, transmuting things for yourself, then my invitation to you is join me for summer solstice. Don't stop with the Gratitude Genie. Let's take this energy along with us and create something amazing for the rest of the year. So today, this was my transmutation of energy from looking out and going, oh yeah, rain. And noticing that I have, in the past couple of weeks, I've been wearing dark clothes. Well, today's a game changer, because when you wear something different, you feel different about it. So transmute the energy, and don't allow the weather to affect your attitude. You know, who's in charge here? So find yourself some old fabric, an old curtain, dye it with some tea bags, so that it's not stark white. Hang up pure art. You know, I believe that I live in art. I believe I create art. I believe that I wear art. You know, some Mexican woman made these, and I got to be able to bring them back and find something to uplift, maybe not just me, but maybe you as well. So join the challenge, 21 days to be a gratitude genie, and come and join me for summer solstice. All right, I'll tell you more about that in another video. And in the meanwhile, oi, let's give away some love so we can get some. All right, so energize your hands. Put your hands on your heart. Take a nice deep breath and open fully and freely to give, accept, and embrace all the good the universe has for you. And one more time, I open fully and freely to give it away, give it away, give it away. Embrace, accept first, big old bowls with your hand, and embrace all the good the universe has for me. And one last time, I open fully and freely to give, accept, and embrace all the good the universe has for me. Namaste, aho, bliss. And in case no one has told you so far today, you are amazing. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, blessings on you. Join me, the Gratitude Genie Challenge, and then summer solstice. All right, love ya. See ya. Bye.